Hey, I'm Spider-Man, and today my ginger friend is going to teach you how to do a backflip like me.
Hi, I'm the ginger friend, and before I break down how to do the Spidey backflip, you'll need to be able to do a backflip to a high standard first. So if you need help with that, click the card and you'll see the tutorial for that move. Now at this point you should know how to do a backflip, have good air awareness during it, and understand the initiation point really well. Right, so first drill is to jump up into your tuck jump and to start to figure out how to get into the pose efficiently. Do this without backflipping, of course. This will save you from having to experiment whilst doing the backflip, which will increase your risks of injury. In the case of the pose, I'm going to break it down by firstly tucking on the outside, then adding the hands to grab the feet, and finally to turn the knees out and bring the feet together to get the full pose that I want when doing the flip. You might want to make the pose slightly different instead, but my advice is to still try and make it a tight, compact one so you can rotate efficiently when eventually doing it with the flip. The good thing is, by doing it without the flip, you can see whether it will be safe to attempt what you have in mind with a lower risk of getting injured. When you are confidently jumping into the pose, it's time to warm up with your backflip in a tuck position. Then, just like earlier, we are going to build it up in stages so you don't have too many things to think about, and the risk of panicking and damaging yourself will be lower too. Another way to make this even safer and give you more time to make the pose is to do it on a trampoline, or my personal favourite, do a round off to give you extra momentum and power on the ground. If you have a person with you that knows how to spot or something soft to land on, then that will certainly help as well. So the first change I'm going to make to my backflip is to put the knees on the outside of my arms. Then when I feel confident with that, I'll start to grab my ankles, work on turning my knees out, and to bring the bottom of my feet together. This may take time, but drill it safely in stages and at your own pace. As you practice, you will understand the set of the backflip is still the most important part. This is the key before initiating and moving to your pose efficiently as you snap into the flip. The problem most people have when doing backflip variations is that they whip and rush to get to it, giving them less time for the move and making it more difficult to get to the pose. Remember to try and land on the balls of your feet first whilst bending your knees to absorb impact. When you are confident, you can work on going to a different pose out of it, like a crouch, work on a more complicated pose whilst in the air, or attempt the move standing instead of with a round off to show you have mastered getting to the pose. This concludes my tutorial on the Spider-Man backflip. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, to support us by purchasing an official Team GNT t-shirt, and follow me on my other social media. Thank you for your support. Team GNT, peace.